This person, let's get to what they're talking about. They're talking about the redness in my face, and the redness in my face that makes me not want to do videos. I just did the last video stepping back. This person rudely claims it's drinking, right? And that was something that really came out at first before I talked about it at all. And so this originally came out, this is rosacea, and it came out during the anxiety of my mother passing. It's a couple of years ago, and it was around this time. I purposely don't remember the date she passed. I don't like to celebrate that, though I have her birthday still on my phone. But it started happening actually when I first started making videos. And I didn't want to show my face on camera. A lot of, if you go back and you look when I did press for different games that I've worked on, almost always if I was doing it with somebody else, like with Eric or with Michael, I let them do camera stuff and I just did the writing stuff. Because I just never been comfortable with it. I don't really care for it. I know I wander and like it's just not my format. But when I wanted to leave Twitter and realized I needed to start working and making sure that there was other spaces to have a venue to speak, I really like TikTok and I really like the people on TikTok and the community of TikTok. And so I decided to make these videos, and then the face broke out and almost stopped me from making the videos. And I had to think a lot about that, about would I let this thing that I have no control over stop me from communicating and talking with people that I wanted to talk to? And I said no. And so every so often I get this, right? I'll get, especially if I make a video, normally I'll see this if I make a video that is against kind of like Gamergate-y stuff. Someone will try to be mean to me and they'll cut in and be like, oh, you look like hell today, because it's been flaring back up. Partially because this was all like trying to get all off the medicine, some of the stuff happening now, and also just like I said, seasonally. And so we're trying some different stuff. We'll see how it goes. But one of the things I've decided since it originally started was that I wasn't going to let it rule my life. That it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter what I look like. It doesn't. Like, I'm happy with my family. I'm happy this is where I am. Like, I'm not like young trying to meet somebody on here doing this, right? So it just doesn't matter. I say that's the only reason why you care about your looks, and I care about like trying to lose weight and stuff as well. But like for anybody, like don't let people like this decide your fate, right? Like don't let them choose how you speak or when you speak or how you speak. It's just never going to be the right people, right? And then it's always going to be little people. It's always going to be people who can't argue with you or have a discussion with you or have some point, or just be careless in their thing, right? And so like you can't really, like, much like you can't hurt me in a lot of ways. Talking about the redness on my face, you're not going to hurt me. It just is the way it is, and it's something I struggle with, and it's something in my family struggles with, as there's many of us, including people who don't drink at all, because it has nothing to do with that. But it's a fun thing to say, isn't it? So just want to make this video for anybody else out there who's uncomfortable with how they look or what they're going through and thinking like, oh, I don't want to do the thing I want to do because somebody might say something. And don't let them decide for you. You decide for yourself. And I get it. Some days you will feel that and you'll be like, for me, I'm not going to do it. And I understand that as well. But dear God, look at his hair. His hair alone would be reason enough not to. But so it's rosacea. I'm on medicine. Thank you all for your suggestions and things to try and do. Really, it's about, at this point, the dryness and the wind. Man, the wind was really bad yesterday. And the anxiety and getting a hold of that. And so trying to deal with that stuff. Because now that it's flared up, it'll be an issue for the rest of my life. And it has nothing to do with drinking or not. So may I suggest that you spend that concern over family of things that you really could listen to and ask them about how they're doing. Huh. Now, Boris. Look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. You're going to get fed now, huh? Yeah. He's a little chunk or two. Whoa, hey. Yeah, be a little chunky guy. But we don't mind that, do we? I still love you so much.